Ugh, will they just shut up and admit they like each other already? While I don't hate insta-love, I do prefer a good slow burn romance. But slow burn romances can be done poorly as well, like when the whole reason two characters aren't together is because of some really dumb misunderstanding that could have been solved with a 2-sentence conversation. And I think they can be hard to write sometimes because you have to make your readers ship these two characters even though they aren't together, and maybe they aren't even showing romantic feelings for each other yet. Just like your plot pacing, you have to make sure that your romantic pacing works too. But I've been working on a book with 2 very slow burning romances in it, so I've been thinking a lot about strategies for doing this well and books that do it well. So I'm going to share those few strategies with you so that you can create a very good, tense, slow burn romance. Very popular strategy for a slow burn romance, one of my favorites, is the hate to love trope. It's not what I used in this book, but like I said, I love it, I use it, I like to read it. I think it's obvious why this works well for a slow burn romance, because you have to start with 2 characters who have a misunderstanding or don't see eye to eye or just have clashing personalities, and they slowly start to get to know each other and understand each other better and maybe start to fall in love over time. Of course, even the hate to love trope can be done poorly. I think there are 2 main things that you have to remember when writing this trope, and that is 1, the disagreement or misunderstanding, whatever the reason is for the hate, has to make sense. It can't be like, he stepped on my toe once and now I hate him. Number 2, the reason for the dislike needs to be something reconcilable. It can't really be, you murdered my little sister in cold blood, but it's all cool now because I think you're hot. It has to be something that once your main character understands it better or sees it from a different point of view or has all the information, that it's maybe not as bad of a thing as they thought it was. Now, I didn't use the hate to love trope in this book, but I did use one of my other favorite romance tropes, and that is when the characters build a friendship first. Of course, this can also work within hate to love. They can go from hate to friendship to love, and actually that's probably my favorite. When you start by building a friendship between your 2 characters, it allows you to create a bond between them and show how they're compatible and show how they're there for each other without having to make it romantic from the start. And maybe their friendship is even the reason that they are scared to admit their feelings, which leads me to the 3rd strategy for building a slow burn romance, which is to put obstacles in the way of the relationship. Whether it is one character already being in a relationship, or family disapproval, or knowing that if you kiss your true love he's going to die, or just being so busy saving the world that you don't have time for romance. Obstacles are important in making sure that the romance doesn't move too quickly, and it also helps build up some of that tension that you need. And obstacles can help you with the 4th strategy I have for you, which is to have a lot of almost moments between your characters. Almost moments are one of my favorite things in a romance. I love when the characters almost kiss but get interrupted, or your heroine is going to go tell the girl she loves that she loves her and then finds out that the love interest has gone off on this dangerous mission and might not come back, and now she has to wait to see and to admit her feelings. Almost moments create tension, which is just as important in your romance as it is in your plot. And my last tip is to remember that the build-up to a romance is the fun part. Romance in a book is not all about the kissing and the professions of love. I mean, those moments are great and amazing, but it's also about your hero slowly realizing the feelings he has for this other character. It's the girl holding the boy she loves as he cries over the death of a family member. It's that moment when their hands touch and they feel the sparks. So mostly just make sure that your romance subplot has the same sorts of things that your regular plot does. It needs buildup and tension and obstacles and payoff, of course. So enjoy writing your romance, nerds. Let me know in the comments what some of your best tips are for a slow burn, and I will see you guys this Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Time for our book club. We'll be reading The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig.